shouldn't be watching this. I quickly left the scene. I see Samajima-san loves Kaguya-san, and that's why he doesn't want her to quit the band. That's how it was. I felt a little relieved. Then I grew worried about Soicchi-kun again. I wonder how Soicchi is doing. Oh, it's Nishimoto! I saw Nishimoto and the others out as they left the hall. After our formal farewells, the rest of the group headed their separate ways. Only Nishimoto lingered behind. Sorry about that. After you came all this way to see, I felt it was only polite to say so, so I did. Nishimoto smiled back. Really? But I couldn't just accept that at face value. Nishimoto looked like he still had more to say. Nishimoto shrugged his shoulders as he spoke. So he was really praising me before, after all. But that's understandable. If I was in Nishimoto's position, I would feel the same. Even to me, rock was music I hardly ever paid attention to before.
What
do you mean by that? Oddly enough, he said the same thing as Kaguya-san. Maybe everyone who knew me thought the same thing. That's not my intention. It took all I had to answer that. I felt a bitter taste spreading through my mouth. Nishimoto said jokingly. His example was crass, but fit perfectly. I knew what Nishimoto was trying to say. Yes, what I was doing probably did look that way in the eyes of others. But that's not my intention. I was just asked to do this this time. I said, and Nishimoto seemed to accept that answer. That's right. If I said that, Nishimoto would be satisfied. It was also the truth. The guitar proved to be more fun than I thought, and I may have gotten carried away. I was making the mistake of thinking that time would continue forever. But this time, I was merely someone helping out. It was just for this once. That was convenient for me, too. If I got too involved in it, I would surely have something bad happen again. Fun times are like summer break. They fly by and are gone before you know it. However, it becomes precious because it does end. It's important to retire gracefully. I know, thanks. I just matched my words to his. I wanted to end this conversation quickly. Yeah, thanks. There was no winning or losing. It was only entertainment. It wasn't something for me to get serious about. But why did I have this sense of defeat? Before Nishimoto was out of sight, I withdrew the back streets. Damn it! An unfamiliar anger grew within me, and I felt like I was ready to explode. I felt like a hot lump of magma was welling up and setting my body on fire. If I didn't turn this impulse into something... Damn it! Why was I so pissed? Was it at Nishimoto's words? No, those were hardly anything. That's the kind of guy Nishimoto is. But he's not a bad guy deep down. I've known that he can only put things that way since a long ago. It wasn't something for me to get so angry at. Yes, the cause for this hopeless anger wasn't somebody else. It was anger at myself. Damn it! I clenched my fist until it hurt, bearing this impulse with no outlets. I looked at my fists and saw blood had drained away, leaving it white. It felt terribly annoying. I can't get rid of this regret because these are still here. If only these hands couldn't move, then I would have to quit. I would have no choice but to. Because I can still move them, these regrets persist. In that case, I'll do something about these arms. Then it'll all be over. Then I can calm these feelings. I swung my fists up and swung into the black concrete wall before me. Snatch! Someone caught it! Because something stopped me. Something had grabbed a hold of my arms.
Yametoke.
Oh, Gonda-san. Haha! This is gonna be the thumbnail! This looks freaking awesome! Gonda-san was suddenly standing behind me. He had a tight hold on my arm. I'm well aware. That's why I'm doing it. Why are you stopping me?
お前、コンクリを力いっぱい殴ったことがあるか？ないだろう。お前はそんな痛みすら知っちゃいないんだ。
So what about it? I'm about to find that out right now, aren't I? Please, don't stop me. Besides, Gonda-san, I thought you hated me, didn't you?
ああ、嫌いだね。お前みたいな世間知らずのお坊ちゃんは大嫌いだ。
Then please, don't stop me. What I do doesn't matter to you, does it?
ああ、もちろん関係ない。関係したくもない。
Gonda-san said, keeping his hands on me. His eyes started at me from beneath his sunglasses. It seems like those eyes were trying to tell me something. What is it? If you have something to say, then...
お前、本気でバンドをやってみろ。
That was sudden. I was caught by a surprise. I never expected those words. Huh? What are you saying?
本気でバンドをやってみろと言ってるんだ。
What is this all of a sudden? Why should it come to that? Wasn't this a promise just to do it once?
お前がギターをやることになったのは偶然じゃなかったのかもしれん。
I didn't know what he meant by that. Why does it come to that? Not a coincidence. Weren't you the one who forced me into it, Gonda-san?
それも運命だったってことだ。俺という人間はお前の人生の一つのコマだ。
Oh God. The wheel of fate. Fate. I never thought I'd hear that word from Gonda-san's mouth. Such a romantic word didn't suit him.
お前もいろいろ訳ありなんだろ。別に根掘り葉掘り聞きゃしねえ。知りたくもねえしな。
Thankfully for me, Gonda-san didn't have the slightest interest in classical. That's why he knew nothing about me. And he said he didn't want to know. Then why was he interfering with me like this?
ただ、今お前が何かにぶち当たったり、行き場をなくしたり、一人で抱え込めないようなフラストレーションを溜め込んでいるんだとしたら。
Then what?
お前は今、ロックをやるべきだ。
Gonda-san said those words plain and clear. Me? Play rock? His words carried a mysterious weight. Was it the words themselves or the person who said them? I couldn't tell. But those words stirred a great wave in my heart. Why? Why should I play rock? He said I was meant to. The wave in my heart grew steadily larger.
ロックってな、今のお前みたいな人間が始めた音楽だからな。だからお前みたいな人間はロックをやる資格がある。
That's so true. Qualified.
お前は今、 自分が最悪の場所に、最悪の状況にいると思っているだろう。なぜ自分がこんな目に遭うのかと。そのことに意味を持たせたければ戦って勝ち取ってみろ。その武器になるのがロックだ。負け犬で終わりたくなければとにかく戦うんだ。
God, so deep. I didn't want to admit it, but Gonda-san's word felt good. They sounded like a ray of light to me as I was lost with no clue what to do. People who are lost in darkness will seek out any light they can find. People are drawn to the light, no differently than bugs. And Gonda-san's word gave me light.
逃げるな。戦え。音楽をやめるな。
Gonda-san's voice rang deep.
わかるだろう。人生ってのは常に戦っていなければダメなんだ。生きていることにずっと意味を持たせたければそれしかねえ。息が切れたって疲れたって休んじゃいられないんだ。戦い続けろ。弱音を吐くな。痛みを感じているうちは生きてるんだ。生きているならそれで十分だろう。文句を言い始めたらキリがないんだからな。
Gonda-san said it in one breath. His words sank deep into my chest. However, I couldn't just accept that. Are you saying that life is pain? How could there be something so absurd?
そうだ。だから赤ん坊は泣きながら生まれてくる。
Gonda-san agreed flatly.
お前だってわかるだろう。何か一つのことに真剣に打ち込めば打ち込むほど、それは喜びなんかになりゃしない。普通のはずだ。
Gonda-san's words dug into my heart. Had there ever been a time when I was thought playing the violin was fun? It was fun at first, but it soon became harsh. The lessons were too strict for a child. I think that after that, the more I played it earnestly, the more that agony grew. There were people around me who had broken their hearts at the end of that.
なぜ苦しいことをわざわざやるんだ。苦しみたくなければ怠惰に過ごしていればいい。だがそれじゃ人間は満足できない。望んで苦しみを追い求めるのが人間だ。そうしなければ人間は満足できないんだ。それは人間がそういうものだからだ。
He may be right, but in that case, then why are people born in the first place? Are people never supposed to obtain happiness? Can they ever obtain it? Why are we born only to suffer? It may be wrong to ask Gonda-san these questions. I wonder if there's anyone in this world capable of answering them. But Gonda-san gave me a simple answer.
それが知りたきゃ立ち止まるな。一瞬たりともだ。ずっと走り続けるんだ。
But was that even an answer? It sounded like I was being tricked. But for some reason, those words lingered in my ears. Please, give me some time to think. That was all I could say right now.
ああ、よく考えるんだな。
Gonda-san didn't blame me for my cowardice. Just what was I supposed to do? Good talk, Gonda-san. Good talk.